referees who will be handling the match.
And now the starting lineup.
Go to the starting lineups, and it isn't going to be easy for the Bay Area Breeze. They had a very tough match against SC Blue. During the warm-ups, I did see a few players sort of from top to bottom. Great squad, but it's a beautiful sort of afternoon here in Los Angeles.
And now the starting lineup for your current W League champions, your LA Blues.
And here we go with the LA Blues lineup.
Number 1, Sammy Prudhomme. Number 6, Mandy Freeman. Number 13, 25, Jamie Bell. Number 29, Paige Nielsen. Number 2, Candace Love. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your LA Blues. We now ask you to remove your hats and please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
As the players shake, bringing their kids along, bringing their daughters along to watch what I consider top-tier soccer in America, at least in Los Angeles. The LA Blues haven't let in a goal, and they face a very formidable Breeze squad who have 3 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. That obviously is undefeated. So there's both undefeated squads going on the pitch right now, both, essentially vying for the Western Conference title. The LA Blues in first position, the Bay Area Breeze in second position. A lot of people's talking in the stands whether the amount of games played by the Breeze might be a hindrance or be helpful. I personally think that having as many games under your belt is going to help the LA Blues, who I think today will be playing a sort of a 4-5-1 formation compared to I think a 4-3 going on. So I very much appreciate you tuning in and watching today, Wednesday, the battle between the LA Blues and the Bay Area. As Christina Hall leaves it for her teammate. Let's see what the Blues do in defense. This is probably the first attack. All right. Once again, a throw in. Let's see what happens now. That wasn't the first one was, we'll call it a do-over. Abby Dahlkemper has been playing, hasn't had I don't think I can remember one ball going past her. And I think the Breeze know that could be an area where they're going to try to penetrate the back lineup for the Blues. Right now, the battle is in midfield. Good movement by both teams. Right now, it looks like both teams are in sort of survival mode and getting that sort of first kick in, the first sweat, sort of sweat on, as they say in training. We'll see what happens the next one in a couple of minutes. And referee calls for a foul. Right now, I'm thinking both coaches are just sort of seeing what happens, and then if this continues, they'll tell the teams to calm down and play their game that they're known for. Right now, Brooke Elby over the ball, looks for a player. Very well placed into the box. Plenty of Navy shirts attacking anyone in. Great movement with the ball. Mandy Freeman. Nice give and go. Trying to find Candice Love in the front. But you can see there's just a lot of navy blue shirts in the midfield. So far, I'm very impressed with what's going on in the back lineup. Sasha Andrews essentially doing what she does best. I was talking to a few fans before the match saying, well, let's see what happens. There's a sort of a replacement there in the back, someone that she hasn't played with. And let's see how they sort of counteract or see how they sort of react when the ball goes through. But nothing's really changed. It's sort of like business as usual in the back lineup. Blues have the ball.
Blues fans, you can enter a raffle for a chance to win a StubHub Center suite for up to 12 people for the September 28th game of the LA Galaxy.
Right now, we've got a throw in for the Blues. See Mandy Freeman with the ball. I'm thinking looking for Jamie Bell. She finds her in the throw. But the Breeze take the ball back and Jamie Bell kicks it out. I don't think any of the players for the Blues will mind a throw in the Breeze part or the Breeze half of the pitch. Let's try to say that a few times fast. Freeman looking for the throw. Finds Candice Love, which is good. Looking for Jamie Bell. Right now you can see that both sets of managers are very calm, but it's early days. I'm kind of want to keep an eye on them, on both camps, so to speak, and see what they say as the minutes roll by. And let's see if the Blues can maintain that area on the Breezes side of the pitch. Site maybe a shot on goal would have been a lot better, but she can count on the fact that her defense right now is going to smother any counter attack. Right now we've got Freeman on the ball looking for Jamie Bell. Back towards Freeman. Jamie Bell to her right. Gets it to her. Jamie Bell's looking for Candice Love. Candice Love's asking for it. That was a bit dodgy right there. I don't think that. All right. Well, we don't have the luxury play, but you at home can rewind it on YouTube and actually email me and see if I was right or wrong about that. Or maybe you can tweet us. What's the tweet handle? LA Blues SC. That's the LA Blues SC. Was I right? That wasn't offside. By the way, I do know that it was LA Blues SC. I was just trying to get the producer in here. Back to the action here. Again, it's going to be very crowded in that midfield, so these touches have to be quick, have to be fast. And here we go. Take the shot. Very well done here. Candice Love just a step too far. The crowd knows it. It was inches away from a goal. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think that those attacking flank players, but the Breeze do get a corner for their efforts. This is the first time I think that Sammy Jo Prudhomme will be challenged. Let's see if Sasha Andrews can keep any stray ball away from the goalkeeper. As usual, the Blues place two players on the posts. I'm looking to see anyone in Navy who looks like a threat. Looks like he might go very short over here. No. Here we go. Ooh. Well done by Sammy Joe Prudhomme. Had the eye on the ball, no problem there. But for the Breeze efforts, they do get a throw in. Everyone seems to be marking the right player here. Each person knows who to mark. A little miss kick, but great effort. I think everyone out there looking at Brooke Elby, just look at the hustle on this player. Ball was essentially passed back. She hustled to the ball, got it. Well, it's not ballet, so referee doesn't have to call that, but good movement.
The LA Dudes would like to thank Power Coco for their game day partnership.
All eyes on
on
Shauna Gordon, who's sitting right behind Candice Love, trying to get that sort of ball to Candice Love, and she's been open. We're just going to get the ball to her feet. Here's Brooke Elby. Shauna Gordon gets it to the flank. Everyone's looking to passing the ball around. There we go. Nice movement there. Nice give and go here. That's 1-2. Playing a great triangle right here from the flank. Here we go. Mandy Freeman with plenty of time sees. That's some good vision. I mean, knew exactly where her player was. Unfortunately, number 4 on the Breeze saw that too, but a nice pass back to Sammy Joe Prudhomme, who's got plenty of time. Wants to get it to the specific player. Oh, nice dedication, isn't it?
Be sure to follow at USLW League on Twitter for all the latest scores, standings, and news regarding the W League.
Mandy Freeman gets the ball to Jamie Bell, who's got a little bit of space there. He's going to try to use it, trying to get the ball up front to Candice Love, who can. Here we go. I thought I should have sort of zoomed back to get the ball, but right now, pressure on the goalkeeper by Melee French, but again, the goalkeeper kicks it out, ready for another attack from the midfield. Again, the midfield is packed. I mean, if I was sitting here, barking orders, I'd be like, spread out a bit. And it's just getting too congested in there. And that's what I can. Someone. There you go. Ooh. Giveaway, very uncharacteristic by Sammy Joe Prudhomme. And there you go. That's what I kind of wanted to see, was getting the ball away from the midfield, start the attack further up the pitch. And here we go. With Jamie Bell right here to the flank. She's pretty much open. And if we can get the ball to her, I think that she's a great opportunity to cross the ball to Candice Love. Here we go. Oh. Well, only Jamie Bell will know if that was a cross or a shot. I want to say that it was a shot. It only took about 3 seconds for all that to happen. I think that's what we want to see right now, is to get the ball quicker up the pitch rather than trying to go through the midfield. Candice Love with the ball right now. Ooh. Well.
We thank our game day partner, Title IX. Title IX is a subsidiary of a soon-to-be nonprofit organization that provides products.
Brooke Elby with the ball, gets in the midfield.
Education on college
nice pass back.
As well as on hydration,
yes.
Nutrition.
Very well done there by Jamie Bell. Gets it back to Freeman.
Specifically and only for
Freeman gets the ball back. Here we go. Gets it to Candice Love, who's going to go ahead and try to speed past our marker. Gets the cross, but no one in the box. And I think that's the wrong play. Let me be honest here. If you're the lone striker up there, you can't cross to yourself. So let's see what happens during halftime, because I think that might be an issue for Coach Nemo. And of course, you can tweet me your opinion if you want. Here we go. The midfield again congested, but the Blues moving it very, very well. It looks like someone got a knock, and the referee's going to talk to them. Looks like Christina Hall from the Breeze. Might get a good stern talking to, saying, let's not do that again, shall we? Unless you want to see a card. All right, very static right now. Let's see some movement. Ball goes straight to the Breeze defender, but again, let's see if it can get ricochet to the right player. Here's Jamie Bell. A lot of space. Her defender is not streaking as fast as she should, but goes straight to Shauna Gordon, who tries to, here we go, absolutely saved here. Wonderful. Here we go, take the shot. Oh, unfortunate. You can see when the defense are 6s and 7s that if you're essentially hustling to the ball, trying to save it from going out, what could happen? And this is what essentially is the character of the LA Blues. They're not going to give up on the ball. Capacity, but again, everyone's from the LA Blues have their mark pretty well. We've got Jamie Bell with the ball, looking to see who she can pass it to. Again, very congested in the flanks, very congested in the midfield. See if they can switch the ball and find some space there. And here we go. Shauna Gordon with the ball. Mandy Freeman. He's going to look for Jamie Bell, but instead looks for Candice Love, who looks for Jamie Bell. Very well crossed in. A little bit short there. Candice Love had the eye on the ball, but it's Mandy Freeman back again. Shauna Gordon tries to get it to Love. There you go, not giving up in the midfield. Back to Freeman. LA French was looking for Candice Love. I think that's probably her main job right there, is to look for the player in front of her, and she did it. Unfortunately, the Breeze now start a counter. Rachel Merrick going with the ball, trying to find someone to help her out. Passes it back to Leah Morales, who's back to Merrick. And the referee calls for looks like offside there, but we'll see how it goes.
Fans, you can win great prizes today during the second half. To participate, send us a photo of this game on Twitter and or Instagram using the handle @LABluesSC.
Referee's asking the ball to be placed a little bit further. I'm not quite sure why or what advantage that would do, but okay. Mandy Freeman stands over the ball looking for a player. She gets it down to in the middle, but straight to Leah Morales, who's probably, but again, sky blue shirts have it. Nice little through ball there. LA French doesn't stop, but for her troubles, the goalkeeper for the Breeze does get the kick. We've got a noise you're hearing is the Goodyear blimp going over StubHub and this particular match here in beautiful Los Angeles. And we're all waving because, well, that's what we do when the blimp goes by. The entire, what's going on here? Oh, well, that's going to be a battle all day long. And, you can see Coach Kevin saying, hey, just chill out. Don't worry about it. There's other options other than sort of getting tangled up. Freeman over the ball. It is going to be definitely a very cool battle to witness. Sam Braun from the Breeze and Mandy Freeman down this flank. It's right in front of everyone in the stands, so they're all sort of appreciate both these players, these warriors, sort of battling out to get it. For their efforts right now, the Breeze do have the corner. Again, a standard formation of two players, on the posts We got Sasha Andrews guarding the middle of the goalies area. Not what I would call the best of corners, and it leaves Candice Love completely on her own. I've got one person to go by, and she's got the legs for it. Unfortunately, so does the Breeze defense at this point. For her efforts, I believe she's getting a throw in. You can see that the crowd over here definitely appreciates her hard work. Throw in to Freeman. Back to Jamie Bell, who's looking for someone to get it to, and just a few feet away from Candice Love. Oh, Shauna Gordon. Let me tell you, Leah Morales is looking for a card, but the referee is keeping it in her pocket, saying, listen, just chill out for a second. Yeah, it's 0-0. It's 28 minutes. It's a full half to go. Don't worry about it. Just let's sort of referee comes back to the ball. I wonder what's going on here. Having a word with Candice Love, who's saying probably let's just get on with it. That was Hannah Koski getting into someone up front, but easily handled by the Blues. Very well done by Blues defense. But we've got a player down. Can't see the player number from here, but she's up. She's a trooper. She's going to get up and play. Referee just might have to essentially pull out a red card, or excuse me, a yellow card, just to sort of calm things down a bit. But she's done very, very well talking to the players, and right now it's a free kick into the box, easily handled by Andrews. And here we go. Very cool play here. Moving up and down the flank very, very well here. We've got Shauna Gordon, getting the ball into the midfield. Moving the ball to the flanks. Let's see what happens now. Everyone's eyes should be on Candice Love, who was, again, very well marked by the Breeze. All it takes is one extra step, and I think Candice Love can easily get that ball in the back of the net. It's going to take a few more efforts right now, but I have a feeling that both Coach Kevins and Coach Neymar will be talking about that, getting a lot more crosses into the box in the second half. Jamie Bell with the ball, gets it back to Freeman. Freeman again, looking for Jamie Bell. Intercepted by Anissa Guayardo. I knew I'd have problems saying that name, but I didn't. Nice cross into the box, but no one there in dark blue. So now is a quick counter, plenty of, acres of space for the Blues to move forward. Nice little pass there, and back again, but there's that traffic in midfield that's going to give both these teams a lot of trouble now as well as the second half.
At Valencia Sports Medicine, we speak the language of our athletes. We combine sports medicine, performance, physical therapy, physiatry, and chiropractic to athletes of all levels. Valencia Sports
Freeman gets the free kick. Looks for Jamie Bell. Gets it back. Shauna Gordon's in front of her. Jamie Bell to the right. Gets the ball to Jamie Bell, but easily intercepted right now. I'm thinking way too easily intercepted by the Breeze, who are going to start an attack. Freeman back there to sort of clean up the mess. The Breeze do get their throw in. Leah Morales with the ball. Tries to go around defenders, but very well done. I'm thinking now, what will the Blues do? That's booted into the midfield. I don't see Charlie Nemos up. Not very happy with that decision. The Breeze do have the ball. Try to get it into the area, but Sammy Jo Prudhomme equal to the task. I don't think she's been tested more than twice this game, and both of those were the crosses. Sammy Jo Prudhomme gets the ball, but straight into a navy blue shirt. Again, the Blues do have the ball. Freeman has it, looks for Jamie Bell. Instead opts for Candice Love, who's We'll probably have to give that defender her own shirt because it looks like she wants it. Gets the ball. Very well sorted hit. Oh! Shauna Gordon, who's playing a little bit behind Candice Love, got the ball from her, saw an opportunity there, got an inch of space, took the shot, and it wasn't too far off. Right now, I want to thank everyone who emailed and contacted us here and said, you know, we're doing a great job with the broadcast. I want to thank everyone who commented on my performance too. And there was one lady who's actually said that I was the best commentator she had ever heard. And to her, I want to say, thanks, Mum. Well, anything to make the crew laugh, right? But what are you going to do? All I'm saying is W League, how about an award? Anyway, back to the action here. It's the sun is pretty much set. It's getting a little bit cold over here at StubHub. Shouldn't affect the game whatsoever. Right now the Breeze are back trying to get the ball through, but Mandy Freeman absolutely handles her mark. Oh, whoa. Well, that's a couple of decisions to be made by the ref here. Sort of clash of legs in the first, and then a foul. And you know, I'm gonna give kudos to the ref. She's having a word with all the players who could very well take it up a notch in the second half, telling them to calm down. One of the Blues players hobbling a little bit, so give her a few seconds and she could probably run it off. Right now, from sort of looking back to the first 10, 15 minutes, oh, what's going on here? I was about to say, looking at the first 15, 20 minutes, looks like the midfield was absolutely, jam-packed. Right now, it looks like there's a little bit of space between these players. Now they can pass the ball a little bit more freely. Doesn't mean that these fouls aren't going to happen, though. Freeman with the ball. Gets it to Jamie Bell.
YouTube is the league's official online video home. Subscribe for free to the USLW League YouTube channel today.
There we go. Very impressed with the passing for the Breeze right now. Oh, and here we go. Oh, we're gonna look. That was a foul, and there you go. It was bound to happen. The ref pulls out the yellow card. Professional foul if I've ever seen it. There was going to be a quick counter attack, but now the player's going to have to play with the yellow. Not the player I wanted to actually have play with the yellows, Rachel Daly, but she's going to be playing a little bit more cautiously in the second half. There's about 9 minutes to go in the first half, so we'll see how that yellow changes her game. Right now, Christina Hall over the ball. There's a wall, goes over it. A little backflip by one of her teammates, but the ball is booted out. Don't think that Candice Love can get that one. And let's be honest, there's a little bit of space for the Breeze to start the attack. Very well done by Shauna Gordon. Absolutely smothers that. Very impressive. Oh. Jamie Bell with the ball. Gordon. Mandy Freeman opts for a short pass to Gordon. Goes around a defender. Nice movement to the flanks. Oh. Very well handled. You can see the tempo has been raised a little bit by both these teams with this goal. Now the LA Blues want to get that next goal in before the second half. Look at that. Very well done. You can just, tempo has moved up a little bit. Both these teams want that ball, want to keep possession. Mandy Freeman now has the throw in. We'll look for Jamie Bell. Decides to go over straight to Candice Love. Who's going to look for Jamie Bell right now? Nope. Well, and for efforts, that should be a, yeah, that absolutely. The assistant referee points to a throw in for the Blues. Raises a flag.
Tasting high quality water. Nestle, the healthy hydration company.
Wow, very well done here. Again, you can see just how many dark blue shirts over there trying to smother any sort of attack, and yet, you know, the LA Blues are trying to go through it. And even the pressure off the ball is fantastic. An unforced error gets the Blues another throw in. I haven't seen one of those long throw ins that that we've seen in the past, but let's see what happens now. About 5 minutes to go for the first half. I think most of the fans out here in Los Angeles would be pretty happy with what they've seen so far. There you go. It's unfortunate. That could have been a very dangerous turn of events for the Blues. Let's see what happens now. We'll see if we get the two players in the post. We've got Sasha Andrews sort of monitoring what's going on in the box over there. I'm wondering what the Breeze do. Is it going to be a nice long kick into the box, or it will be short? Right now, very static. No one's really moving around. Looking to the... There we go. Oh, almost an exact... Almost a carbon copy of the last corner kick. They sort of went over and Sammy Jo Prudhomme, and she sort of had to sort of punch it away. This time, I think she was up for it. The MO was for the Breeze.
Beast Mode Soccer provides the technical training that every player needs. This is done in a goal-driven, mistake-tolerant learning environment. Whether you play in the local youth soccer league or are currently playing at the professional level, Beast Mode Soccer will help you improve.
Yeah, both teams right now are spreading out, using every blade of grass on this pitch right now. Let's see if something happens between now and, let's say, 3 or 4 minutes. Nice long passes. Sasha Andrews to Freeman. Goes by her marker. Candice Love, again, just being marked very, very well. So she's now got a little bit of space. Oh, unfortunate. Passed. It was actually behind Candice Love, but going to another player. And look at this. The Blues get the ball back. Candice Love can get to it, but here we go. Very good cross there. Oof, and very well headed out by the Breeze. And let's see if they can start a very quick counter-attack. Looks like a passing back. Well, Jamie Bell had a very good cross, and I think Candice Love was there. Right now, the action's in the midfield, where it might get a bit too crowded. There we go. To Mandy Freeman to do the honors. Very well done, but look at that. Very well done there. Look at this. Candice Love has the ball. Just fantastic. Look at that. That is poetry. Oh, Jamie Bell goes by her marker. Fantastic. She gets the ball back. Oh, a little slip right there, but Freeman tries to... Freeman tried to essentially take care of that, but for effort, she does get the throw in, and with a little bit of a disagreement by the Breeze bench. Candice Love with the ball. The ref missed a handball. Oh, she got it.
Hey, Blues fans. Table for refreshments.
Well, with only a few, I want to say, moments of added time, I think the LA Blues would be happy going into the half 1-0 up. The Breeze might think that they've been hard done by it, but we shall see what both these coaches say to their respective players when they come out. But right now, there's action on the pitch. It's Ashley Andrews with the ball. Freeman now. And that's it. The referee calls for the half. It's 45 minutes plus a little bit of stoppage time. 1-0 for the LA Blues against the Bay Area Breeze. We shall be back about 15 minutes for the second half. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer, so please stay tuned. the LA Blues versus the Bay Area Breeze, a little substitution for the LA Blues. Manny Freeman comes off, and number 9, Williams, comes on. Looks like it's going to revert back to a 4-4-2, but I could be wrong. You can go ahead and tweet us and let us know while the game is going on. Right now, the sides have switched goals. To my right, we have Sammy Joe Prudhomme. To my left, Emily Kruger. Looks like both teams have come out like gangbusters, and it just doesn't look like that 1-0 scoreline will remain. It looks like both teams want to win this one. The LA Blues want to go ahead and cement it with another goal. Williams, the number 9, is another forward, so she should be up there with Candice Love, the number 2, and right behind them should be Shauna Gordon, plays the number 8 role right behind them in the midfield. Looks like it's business as usual for the Blues, passing the ball around. Looks like the actual midfield has opened up a little bit, so I'm wondering what both those coaches did say in the dressing room. Right now, Shauna Gordon with the ball, tries to get that through ball in. Very well done. That's the kind of battle we want to see throughout the second half. Not sure if that is couldn't see the corner or a throw in there, but it looks like it's a throw in. Rachel Daly with the throw in. Ball gets back to her feet. She's looking for someone to pass it to or at least cross it to in the box. No one there right now. Here we go. That was a decent cross looking for Candice Love. Nice little start here for the Breeze, moving the ball very, very well. Get it to the flank player. Let's see if both teams won't bunch up in the middle. Looks like the first couple of, at least the first minute or so, they're trying to spread that ball around, switch it from side to side, and create a little bit of space so they can pass it a little bit more freely. Very well saved there by Rachel Daly. We expect to see a lot of movement from the flanks from her. Oh. Shauna Gordon gets the foul. Rachel Daly gets the ball, hovers over it, looks to find someone to pass it to. A lot of dark blue shirts in the back. There's about 5 of them in the back, 3 LA Blues possible goal scorers. Let's see if we can get the ball to them. Very well done there, but that was Williams trying to get the ball a little bit behind Williams so she can just sort of toe poke it in. Didn't quite happen the way it was intended.
You can see all the scores, stats, and more exclusively.
Right now, as here we go. There's Williams. Oh, great vision over there. We all knew what she was doing, trying to get the ball to Melee French. Sasha Andrews gets the ball to the flank. Looks like Candice Love has moved to her normal position. I was told a couple of weeks ago that Candice Love is not a forward. That's just a role that she can play. Looks like she's going to just do her normal role as a defender and start the attack from the back. That's going to be very interesting to see. Hopefully everyone is tuning into this. A nice little role reversal for Candice Love. Up front in the first half, in the back in the second. Ball's being moved very, very well, very fast. None of these players have missed a step right now. Throw in for the Breeze. It's getting a little bit chilly here in Los Angeles. Definitely the moon is out. We've played in the first half in the lightness of the sun, and right now the stadium lights are on. Does that affect the game? We shall see. Nice little crossover. Look at that. Look at this. Very well done by Sammy Jo Prudhomme. There was a few players that were looking to get ahead on that one, but look at the pressure on, from the Breeze, and again, just. Can I say 6s and 7s right now? Oof. I think maybe the coaches are going to say, "Look, calm down, start the attack." But at least know where the players are you're throwing it to or passing it to. Right now the Breeze are, up for a corner kick. Got Leo Morales with the ball. Sammy Jo Prudhomme surrounded by her defenders. Sasha Andrews on top of the box. Oof. Very well done by the Breeze. A better header could have caused some damage there, but looks like the Blues will have to sort of calm it down a bit, get the ball out of their midfield and straight into the attack. Using a little bit more caution than that. Sammy Jo hovers over the ball, looks for a player. The Swan was having a word with Sasha Andrews saying where should I kick it to, but it's in the midfield right now. Williams finds a gap there. Rachel Daly gets it. Gets very well done there. The French had a good idea, but right now, there we go, nice little slide tackle there. Well, action is fast and furious right now. Both teams want to get the ball, want to control the field, whichever part of the pitch they're on, they want to control it. Right now, the LA Blues have the ball, again, cheekily given away. Right idea over there, trying to get the ball to someone up front there. You see there's three light blue shirts all waiting to get a ball to their feet. There's Williams, there's Paige Nielsen. There's some players out there who are looking for it now. If they can get the cross to their feet, there's a good opportunity for a shot on goal. Right now there's 4 Breeze defenders. Look at that. Turn around on the dime. Got the shot off, but again, when there's 4 Breeze defenders, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to get a shot like that off moving forward. Right now, Emily Kruger has the ball and looks to sort of start the counter very, very quickly, or start the attack very quickly, pardon me. Adjust the ball. That's all right. You can see right now that everyone's bunched up in the midfield. Again, something that we saw in the first half. Let's see what happens. The LA Blues playing very, very high. I don't blame them right now. If they do start a counter, it's going to start high, which is what we see right now. Williams with the ball. Knew exactly what was doing. But got to say that the Breeze defense are absolutely up for the task. Here we go. Williams again. Shannon Gordon tries to get over the Breeze defense. A good thought about that and did it, and then unfortunately there was no one on the other side. Right now, Emily Kruger has the ball, looking for options there. You can see it's very, very sort of compact in the midfield. Let's maybe some instructions by the bench to sort of spread it out a bit. And here we go. And the Breeze have the ball, a little bit of space to work with. I like the idea there. Try to get the ball straight to the forward, but Sasha Andrews up to the task. Shanna Hudson. Right now, the crowd here at StubHub, at the Track and Field Stadium, a little bit quiet right now. They want to see how this team comes out in the second half. Right now, it's over 5 minutes. Want to see someone take charge here. It looks like they're still feeling each other out. To see what player is maybe working through a knock. Which player is tired, but it doesn't look like anyone on the pitch right now is tired. Kudos to everyone in blue, which is everyone. And here we go. Very well handled by the Blues. That midfield is going to be very, very tight to maneuver around. Let's see if they can pull the flanks, try to move the ball forward. Right now, both teams want to keep control, and we'll see who makes the first. Let's see who flinches first, and who makes the first mistake. This is essentially what could happen right now. There we go. Sasha Andrews had the ball, had an attacker right behind her, chose to kick it out for a throw-in for the Breeze. Very well. Decent tackle over there. The referee says that's very clean. As Paige Nelson tried to get the ball, but unfortunately kicked a bit too far behind her. And right now it's a throw in for the Breeze. Let's see what they do. Oh. Bit of a wasted throw here. Goes straight to Sammy Jo Prudhomme, who's going to essentially ask her players to move forward. They're going to, again, the defense or the entire team is playing high right now, high up the pitch, and she's going to boot it right down the middle, straight to it. Very well done there. Melee French will not give up, and here we go. This is the kind of through ball we're looking for. A little bit too much pepper on it. Knew that exactly that that Williams wanted that ball, but a little too far ahead. Well, hopefully we'll see a few more of those. The score is still 1-0. It's a comfortable 1-0, I think. I don't think the game plan has changed much for the Blues. I could be wrong. You can go ahead and tweet us on that one. But it looks like they're playing the same game with just a different forward up front. I thought that they would go ahead and essentially try to start the attack from Candice Love in the back, but it looks like it's the same sort of plan with different personnel. Right now, the Breeze want to get it forward, but Paige Nelson has the ball and she can start the counter attack. She's got plenty of room. She waits for some help, and the assistant referee says it's a throw-in for the Blues. Rachel Daly with a throw-in. Nice long one. Very well done here. Shielding the ball. Williams tries to go around two defenders, tries to get the ball over to Melee French, but just over kicks it a little bit. Now the Breeze have the ball, try to move it forward in that. A little give and go. Ooh, I think the referee was sold on her. She looks like Christina Hall did go down a little bit too easy, but you know, again, the referee was a little bit behind her, couldn't see what was right, what was wrong, but awards the free kick. We've got Gina Woodward over the ball right now, looking for someone in dark blue to get the ball to. Let's take a look at what Sasha Andrews does. She's scoping out any sort of attacker right now. Very well. Doesn't even get close to a forward. Paige Nelson gets the ball. Here she is. Again, trying to go through the midfield. Paige Nelson is essentially, the ball gets trapped between four dark blue shirts. Luckily for the Blues, here we go. Nice little through ball there. Take the shot. Oh, unlucky. You saw right there, anytime that there was any sort of an attack, there's four dark blue shirts surrounding a light blue shirt. That's something that I think both these coaches sort of had to talk about during the half. Looks like Coach Lewison has essentially said for the Breeze that that's what they're going to continue doing for the second half and sort of start the counter. Right now, you can see the control is definitely with the Blues, trying to move it forward. And I'm wondering if the Bay Area Breeze will essentially sit back and try to smother that attack to start a counter later on. Here we go. I'll show a little bit of ricochet right here, but again, you can see five dark blue shirts trying to get in the way. Rachel Merrick boots it out, but very well seen by Sammy Jo Prudhomme. Straight to Rachel Daly, who gets it over to Paige Nelson, who starts the attack, looking for Wilson there. Sorry, Williams. Very unlucky there. Very unlucky there. You can see there's two areas of attack right now. We're still on it. All eyes on Williams right now, trying to see if the ball can get to her. Sasha Andrews goes for a challenge there. Pleads her case, saying that it was everything was legit, but the referee says no, that's a foul. Sasha Andrews very far away from her defensive role over there, so I was wondering what was going through her head when she came that forward. Probably that very high. Let's see what happens here. Blues are playing very high, so I can see the defense moving forward very, very quickly, but a little lateral pass here. It was unexpected. There we go. Very well headed back by Sasha Andrews to Sammy Jo Prudhomme, who will take her time to start this particular attack. Paige Nelson gets the ball, heads it, gets it back. Melee French with the ball to Nelson. Back to Andrews. Very well headed by Rachel Daly. Tries to find someone up front. Williams has the ball. Very well done. Shields the ball, gets it to a flank player. Plenty of space. Very well done. Williams has a hard time controlling it. Gets to a navy blue shirt. Just boots it out straight to Andrews. Unlucky there.
The LA Blues would like to once again recognize Platinum Equity. Without supporters like them, none of this would be possible.
All right, ball's moved to the flanks. Now you can see that most of the players have been spread out. There's a lot of gaps to be found, a lot of space to be sort of found. So let's see what the Blues do with this one. Williams has the ball. Can she turn around and take a quick shot at it? Ooh, surely a foul, ref. Yes. And the card, and I don't blame her. That was, that was a very, very, it could have been a very clear goal-scoring chance, and a little bit closer, it would have been a red and a penalty. But let's see what the Blues do with this one. 4 players on the wall there. Two players standing over. The referee is urging the dark blue shirts to move back. We'll see if can the Blues bend it like Beckham. Everyone shrugs. We'll just see. All right, come on, blow the whistle, ref. We want to see a goal here. Ooh, oh, unlucky. Unlucky.
For Bay Area Breeze.
The Breeze have weathered the storm. Sorry for the pun, but right now they can start the attack from the back. Again, that midfield is going to be very congested. It sounds like a broken record here, but at the end of the day, you've got to get past that, the 5 or 6 players that are there and get to a space. Playing in such close quarters, it's always going to go back to the Blues who are playing. And again, I want to see what. Here we go. Blues defense doing a great job, but again, pardon me, Breeze doing a good job, but the Blues are back on the attack. There's 4 shirts as targets here, and unfortunately went over the crossbar and a little bit high.
YouTube is the league's official online video home. Subscribe for free to the USLW League YouTube channel to watch updates on USLW League teams.
Right now it's the 64th minute into this match, and again, score remains 1-0 for the Blues. Action's happening in the midfield. The Blues are finding spaces to pass and move the ball around. Looks like the Breeze are trying to essentially emulate what the Blues have been doing. Nice little pass over there, straight through to a Breeze player, and Sammy Jo Prudhomme equal to the task. Again, right now we can look at what's going on in the midfield. A little bit static right now for my own good. Players aren't moving around, especially the Blues players. They need to give some sort of an option to Sammy Jo Prudhomme. Straight to Paige Nelson, who's going to start that attack. And she's again looking for a player. Absolutely well done there. But again, Hudson just lets the ball roll over for a throw-in. looks to the team, looks to the back line and see what we should do next, or the Blues should do next. Looks like Sasha Andrews is giving some instructions. Move it forward. Here's Nelson to Williams. Williams takes on her defender. Ball ricochets back. Nice ball to the flank. Looking for a shirt to throw in. For her efforts, there is a throw in. Again, there was 2 attackers in light blue in the box, surrounded by 4, I'm counting right now, 5 defenders in dark blue. This is going to be a hard task to get the ball straight to the head of a player to get into the back of the net. Of course, you can't fault the Blues for trying. Right now the crowd is sort of getting a little bit sort of anxious to see what's going on. They're looking for a second goal. Nice long throw in. Back to the Blues. Ooh. Well, I've seen him given for less, but referee looks like it's tells everyone it looks like a clean challenge there. Nice through ball there, but easily handled by the defenders. Ball bouncing around the midfield. A little bit of pinball action there, up, down. Oh, a little shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. And the crowd appreciates that. Looks like a substitution for the Breeze. Crowd very appreciative of the hard work given by Leah Morales, who's coming off the pitch. Very appreciative. Someone looks like a big fan of Leah Morales right there in the front row.
Substitution for the Bay Area Breeze in the 66th minute, Jordan O'Brien for Leah Morales.
Action continues now. The LA Blues moving the ball inch by inch forward down to the area where they can actually get a nice sort of throw in, a long throw in. We're hoping to see one of those pretty soon. Rachel Daly with the throw in. Plenty of options, maybe 3, 4 options for her. Gets it short over there. And the Blues gets, well, all right, goes the other way to the Breeze. The Breeze throw it in long. But it's, again, well handled by the LA Blues. Oh, a little flick by Paige Nelson. Trying to take, Rachel Daly has the ball. Oh, nice little movement there, but she gets a foul for her hard work. Pretty dangerous area in the pitch right now. You can do a long sort of lob into the area or a short cross, then a lob. Let's see what happens. It's something that I know that the Blues have been practicing throughout the week. Looks like Rachel Daly's sort of hobbling right now. And Brooke Elby over the ball. Here we go. Very well done there. A little collision with the goalkeeper. And once everyone sees that the goalkeeper's down, they go forward a bit, which is great. And here we go. It's not over. The danger's still there. Nice little shot there, little grass cutter. But it goes wide, and the Blues can now regroup. See a referee's having a word with someone and just sort of ran away. Ball got to Rachel Merrick, who's tried to sort of flick it back to, or flick it, behind her, start an attack, but right now it's in the able feet or the steady feet of Sammy Jo Prudhomme. Now Rachel Daly. And to Williams, who's just looking to get the ball and then start an attack, but right now, look, very, very sort of, here we go. Very well done, but very well handled by the Blues defense right now. Rachel Daly now switches to the other side of the pitch. Start the attack with a little bit more space than the congested area that we saw right here, right in front of the commentator's booth.
Fans, please check your social media accounts. We have selected the social media winner
A bit too much pepper on that pass, but
on July 6th.
what we saw right there was essentially,
Great photo of tonight's game.
players knowing that they were going to be very congested on this side of the pitch and moved it all the way to the other side to sort of spread the breeze out to find some gaps. Other than the sort of a tough shot, tough pass, it was very, very good. Kayla Mills comes on.
Substitution for the LA Blues in the 71st minute, Kayla Mills for Jamie Bell.
I'm not sure what was for like. I think Jamie Bell was doing just great. Maybe a little bit of fatigue set in. Kayla Mills, essentially, I think we'll go ahead and just fill that spot up again and move sort of a fresh pair of legs coming forward. And now's a throw in for the Blues. And there's very speedy Williams coming out. As you can, she sort of dropped that marker. Oh, we all saw what was going on. She wanted to get to her teammates so she could get a shot off on goal. Would have liked it to be less, would like to be more selfish, so she could at least take the shot on goal. Right now, Brooke Elby's got the ball. Well, we all thought coming in that we'd see a bucket load of goals, a bucket full load of goals, and right now it's still at 1-0 in the 72nd minute. A lot of the folks here in the stadium were looking to see 4, 5, 6 goals, but the one goal is holding steady right now. But again, absolute warriors on the pitch. No one's giving up an inch, and here's a good through ball trying to find Williams. Good movement by the Breeze right now, trying to find the space. Again, getting very bunched up whenever there's an attacker on the ball. Very good. Oh, well, that's yep. It's a very, very dangerous place to essentially get that free kick. I would like to see a cleaner tackle, but those are the breaks. The referee has opted to keep the card in her pocket, but this is very dangerous. I want to see what Sasha Andrews does to control the back line. 2 players in the wall, 5, 6 dark blue shirts looking to connect with this cross. Let's see what happens here. Oh, well, not what I would do, but Sammy Jo Prudhomme just watches it go wide. She can start the attack right now in the 74th minute, pardon me.
Yellow card, LA Blues, Candice Love.
Oh, the announcer tells me that there is actually a yellow to Candice Love, so the referee did not keep it in the pocket. Nice movement. I can see what the attacker was trying to do, trying to get the ball into the flank to move dark blue shirts forward. But I don't think either Sasha Andrews or Shanna Hudson would let the cross go by them anyway. But I like to see that's happening right now, in the 74th minute. That there's more movement going down and trying to get a ball crossed into the sort of the goal area. Right now the Blues have it. Paige Nelson gets the ball, sends it over to a teammate right now. Rachel Daly to Williams. Williams got some space. Can she take the shot on? Oh! Well, that was a soft shot, but I think the goalkeeper saw it late, and that could have squeaked right in. So a little sort of a fingertip save by Emily Kruger. And for what it's worth, the Blues do have a corner, and the crowd is getting behind the team right now. Let's see what they can make of this. Very static in the box right now. Let's see some movement. Here we go. One of the better corners I've seen this whole season. Unfortunately, no one, to get ahead to it. Right now, the Blues are in complete control. There seems to be there's a chance for a counter here. But unfortunately, again, 4 dark blue shirts smothering that attack. And here we go. Very well done by the Breeze. But equal to the task of the defense of the LA Blues. Right now should be a sort of a long throw in. Shanna Hudson and Sasha Andrews will sort of control that back, try to get ahead to it and start the counterattack very quickly. Gina Woodward with the throw. Again, very static in the box. Not enough movement for my liking. And there you go. Not quite sure what the call was, but it goes to the favor of the LA Blues. And I think there was some, funny business going on in the box, so foul was called. Sammy Jo Prudhomme stands over the ball, looking to find someone up front. I would hope she gets the ball straight to Williams to sort of start a very quick attack. Ops for Nielsen. Oh, well, you saw that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Referee tells the player to get up, and maybe the Blues dodged the bullet. I could have sworn it could have been a foul, but the game continues with Williams with the ball. The reason why I think Sammy Jo Prudhomme is one of the better goalies, or even the best goalie in the league. She goes for those. Doesn't matter what kind of danger she's going to be in. She's going to get those balls. So here we go. Oh, here it is. Very well done by Sammy Jo Prudhomme. Very well done. Rachel Merrick had what seemed like hours of time to get the ball and shoot it. And Sammy Jo Prudhomme, well, simple save for her, really. I don't think the bench for the LA Blues was happy about that one. And you can see right now that both Charlie Nemo and Tracy Kevins are talking about that. I really do think Rachel Merrick should have been closed down a lot quicker than that. But again, kudos to Sammy Jo Prudhomme for seeing being in the right, in the right position and getting the ball very, very, very easily. Right now, the ball is in the Breeze's half of the pitch. Nice long throw in for the Blues, looking for Williams. Always has the marker, gets by her, but again, there's 2 to essentially cover her defender. And it looks like the Blues do get a throw in. Let's see if it's a long one. And let's see if it can somehow get to Williams. She's itching to score a goal right now. Go short. Very well done there. Oh, unforced error there. You can see what happens when there's just essentially a cluster of players there sort of in the same spot on the pitch. That when someone gets it and boots it out, there's usually just one player there with acres of space. And then you can sort of a counterattack can happen. Right now, this is, again, booted into a space where Sammy Jo Prudhomme will get the ball. Gets it over to Andrews. Andrews again. Tries to get the ball to Nelson. I would have essentially tried to get to Rachel Daly, but gets to Nelson. Nelson gets it back safely to Sasha Andrews. Again, that ball's trying to get to Paige Nelson, but completely missing off, if it's a baseball term, a cutoff player, which essentially was Rachel Daly. You can see right now that Charlie Nemo is up from the bench, barking out orders. I don't blame him right now. I'd be pretty mad too. Rachel Daly waiting for the referee. Looks like there is a substitution for the Breeze, but Rachel Daly wants to get on with it, wants to score a goal, quite honestly. And there's Brooke Elby. Oh. Ball just out of bounds. Throw in for the Breeze. Start the attack from their own half, but Williams, look at that, just tries to pick that player's pocket, gets the ball. Now there's a quick attack coming in from the Blues. Very well, listen, a quick give and go pass. Well done there. Again, too many dark blue shirts when it's time for an attack. Well, the 82nd minute of the match right now. Still scores 1-0, and you know, there's a lot of people out there, you know, in the stadium right now that thinking there could be another goal. I, for one, think there could be a goal on either side of the pitch right now.
Would like to thank our volunteer game day staff for helping make this day enjoyable for all of our fans. If you are interested in volunteering on game day, please visit bluessoccerclub.com for more information. And a special thank you to all of our generous host families. We're grateful for your ongoing support of LA Blues and our players. Thank you.
Referee waves play on. There's a nice little through ball there to Williams, who it just goes over, but she's got the engine to get that ball. Nice little pass back, looking for a cross there. Oh. Breeze defender sticks out a leg, sort of ricochets off of that, doesn't get to a light blue shirt. Right now, does look like there's going to be a substitution for the Breeze. The crowd is very appreciative. Some fresh legs in the last 8 or so minutes of this half. Both teams looking to get a goal. The LA Blues to cement their win. And here we go. Very well done. That's the kind of cross we've been looking for and we've sort of been missing. The attack is still on. Rachel Daly gets the ball, tries to get a shot, gets a, looks like it's a handball right outside of the, well, let's see what the referee says. Yeah, no, definitely a handball. And this could be it. This could cement the win right now. This is a clear shot on the goal here. There's plenty of players that have plenty of... I'm just trying to see who's going to take this shot. There's plenty of players that have the talent to shoot it right into the goal or get it right underneath what looks like a 6-player wall. There it is. Oh. Well, that was Melee French, and I had a kind of feeling that she would have taken that shot. She almost bent it like Beckham, but that was inches away. That would have definitely cemented the game in the dying minutes of this match. I'm glad everyone's tuning in right now because anything can happen, and usually does when you watch the LA Blues. Oh. Both sets of players essentially leaving everything on the pitch. They are not holding back 1 inch of their talent, 1 inch of their skill. You know, this is essentially going to be played out to the very last seconds of this match. You can see Charlie Namer right now up from his bench. Again, shouting out orders, making sure that everyone knows exactly what they should be doing. The back line for the Blues right now, absolutely wonderful. They're moving high. They're in sync. Right now, the problem area, I believe, is going to be the midfield. It's very congested, as it has been since minute 1, and both of these teams haven't really figured out how to get that consistently out of that area for shooting or goal-scoring opportunities. Rachel Daly with the ball right now. Opts to go back to Sammy Jo Prudhomme. Gets a little bit of time. Shanna Hudson with the ball to Sasha Andrews, looking to get it long. Oh, just an awkward bounce right there for Candice Love. It's an uncharacteristic mistake, so that's why I'm saying it's an awkward bounce. The LA Blues are not shutting this game down whatsoever. They are looking to score a goal. That's why it's leaving a teeny gaps in the back for the Breeze to exploit. Even though the back three are doing very, very well. There it is. And that's what happens when you want to move forward and score that second goal. And here we go. Oh, unlucky, very unlucky. We saw that the ball fell very luckily to the feet of the Breeze player, and she just got underneath it a little bit too much. Went over the crossbar, saved the blushes for Sammy Jo Prudhomme. He's going to start this attack very, very quickly. I really think right now they're looking for that second goal. And again, that's the reason why they left a little bit of space in the back for that attack to happen. Here we go. No, it's you can see right now the Breeze aren't happy. They want to score a goal. They want to tie it up and perhaps even win. Williams gets the ball, gets it over to Daly, who's looking for options. Sees that Williams has the space. She's got two defenders to get. Very well done. Here's Nelson. Slide tackle by the Breeze defender, and that could have been close. I would suspect. What I would have expected a little bit better. I would have expected a little bit faster movement and a quick strike on goal. But again, it's the 87th minute, and I'm just a commentator. Rachel Daly with the throw in, gets it to Nelson. Nelson wants to get it back to Daly, but again, smothered by two defenders. Nelson tries to get the ball back. Unforced error essentially goes to Daly, who's trying to look for someone, sees Nelson. And for their efforts, they get another, Blues do get a throw-in. Again, Daly with a throw-in opportunity here. Gets it over to Williams, who's essentially got her marker straight on her jersey. Gets it back to Daly. Daly decides to go all the way back to Sammy Jo Prudhomme, who essentially is in the midfield of her own half. Good thinking behind it, but Sammy Jo gets it straight to a dark blue shirt, and they start an attack. Rachel Daly stretches, fantastic, to Nielsen. Nielsen's looking for Williams. Opts for another. Here we go. Very well done by Hudson. About 2 minutes to go here. Williams has the ball at her feet, marked very well by the Breeze defender. Goes around two. Very well, great through ball here, and well, that is offside. I wish I had the luxury of a replay. I know everyone out there and watching this can probably rewind it and tell me that that was not an offside, but you can also tweet us over here at the Blues. Very unlucky, and it looks like Charlie Nemo's up from his bench again, and I don't think he believes that was an offside either. So I'm in good company. Again, I want to say about a minute and a half to go in regular time. Both these teams have not stopped their attack. Sasha Andrews gets it back to Sammy Jo Prudhomme. Ooh. Gets it to, well, here we go. The Breeze, a lot of space for the Breeze to take a shot. Sasha Andrews in front of it. I think the Breeze should be a little bit more selfish and try to get a shot on goal here. There it is. Definitely the Blues defense up to the task here. There's an unforced error. They cleaned it up pretty well. There's about a minute left in regular time. Don't know what the stoppage time will be. There's always a possibility of another goal for the Blues. Do I think the Blues will try to close the game out? No, I really think they're going to try to attack. Shanna Hudson tries to get it out. Just, Williams always has 1, 2, maybe even 3 dark blue shirts on top of her, essentially stopping her from doing anything. The fact that she's had a shot on goal, can get around him is amazing, really. kudos to the defense of the Breeze, but referee sees some sort of a foul there, and so do I actually. And it's there. The crowd is saying that there's a clash of heads here, and physio needs to come out and take a look at this real quickly. Right before that happened, it was noted that there was an extra minute of stoppage time. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more than that. This looks pretty serious as the player's not really getting up. You know, the crowd has gone absolutely silent here. So she gets up, and well done, well done. A round of applause, well done. Sasha Andrews hovers over the ball. Referee tells her to get on with it, so Sammy Jo Prudhomme steps up to take the kick. Everyone's looking at the referee to see when she'll stop the game. The Breeze bench is telling everyone to hurry up, get on with it. I don't blame them. They're still looking for a goal, and they know they got a little bit of time left. Sasha Andrews heads it away. Wow, look, still everything in the tank of that engine, every player is still moving fast. Oh. Well, that's just been the sort of the MO for the Breeze. When they do get a chance to shoot, it's something like that. It goes over, or Sammy Jo Prudhomme easily covers it. Worthy adversaries for tonight's team. Played with a lot of heart and stuck to the game plan. Right now, there's only possibly a few seconds left of the match. It's 1-0 for the Blues, a hard-earned victory. I think Coach Charlie Nemo and Tracy Kevins will be happy with the victory, but they'll know they have a lot of work to do in practice during the week. With that said, there's still a game going on.
6 players are missing.
Just been told that there are 6 players missing from this team, and they've been out. I think the under 23 doing duty for the U.S. national team, and so with all that said, a very good performance. And the referee blows the whistle. 90 plus minutes. The Blues win 1-0 against the Bay Area Breeze. Thank you for tuning in.
3-0, Blues 1.
My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer. Please stop by and watch the LA Blues play SC Blue Heat in the next home match. Again, my name is Alan Simon. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer, bidding you adieu, and thanks for tuning in. Cheerio.